Ending of boosted benefits comes at a time when the state is recording more jobs than ever. While the state is adding those jobs, people we spoke to say it's not enough because wages really are just not adding up to, the cost of items out there.
And it seems like the price of goods are finally falling. But as ABC 13's Nick Notario discovered, it still may take months before we see even any relief. Nick?
Yeah, don't go to the grocery store because you're not going to like what you see. Now, you notice that Houston, the number is lower than the national average, which is about 6%, and Houston is about 5.2%. But still, some people are not too happy about how long it may take to keep going down further. State economic leaders couldn't contain their excitement about the latest jobs report.
So Good News Friday.
Texas has added more jobs than any other state over the past year, more than 600,000 to be exact. So why aren't some neighbors thrilled?
I remember when I used to get my groceries for the week and it was $50, and that just doesn't happen anymore.
I remember just 5 years ago, a dozen of eggs you could get for $1 at Aldi, and now they're $3.42.
Everywhere you go, that's all they're talking about, man. Everything going up. You go in the store, they don't went up on this, they don't went up on that.
The price of goods has gone up from this time last year, but not as high as other places. Economists say it could remain above normal until next year. It could come down faster, but it could be tied to a recession, an economic situation local leaders say Houston doesn't want.
20 years ago, we had the benefit of oil and gas as being something which would continue to offset what goes on in the economy. Oil and gas is still important, but it's a much smaller share of the economy. We're much more dependent upon the U.S. business cycle.
We asked top state economic leaders today about any concerns of the local economy going backwards.
In terms of a slowdown, no, not really. I think we're seeing more consistency in the numbers as they're finding the people that they want to have.
The unemployment rate has fallen close to where it was prior to the pandemic. While Houston's number is higher than the rest of the country, economists say that's not necessarily a bad thing.
That doesn't bother me because it's the way the rate's calculated. The rate's based on how many people out there are looking for work. So if the rate goes up, that means there are a higher percentage of people looking for work in Houston.
Jobs are available. Now some neighbors just need to see the price of goods start to fall.
It's hard to be optimistic and positive about the future when you don't see it coming down.
Everybody will just kind of get used to it and accept it, sort of like putting a frog in a pot. When you boil it slowly, they don't hop out.
A good news Friday for some, but challenging times remain for others. Nick Notario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.